Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how the year of 2022 will be for you. Okay? So pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4 to find out how the year of 2022 will be for you. Okay, have you picked? So very well, if you picked option number 1, I'm going to use the Chrysalis Tarot for you, and this is going to be a 3-card reading for beginning, middle, and end of the year. So beginning, middle, and end of the year. For those who picked option number 1, how will the year of 2022 will be for you? 2022, 20. Okay, one card is already flipped. This card. So I'm going to cut and pick the other 2 cards. So 2 and 3. So you have the Mime, or the Page of Spirals, the 8 of Scrolls, and the Divine Child, the Hierophant. It's the page. So in the beginning of the year you have the Page of Wands. So you're really enthusiastic about 2022. You're starting something new. You're starting something that you never tried before. You're full of life. You're full of energy. This could be a YouTube channel, a podcast, whatever, a new type of job, a new hobby, a freelance work, learning something new, whatever it is. You're really enthusiastic. Or someone enters your life, someone from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I would say Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you're really enthusiastic about this person. This could be a new passion, okay? This could, maybe traveling, but, not necessarily. In the middle of the year, you have the 8 of Scrolls. The 8 of Scrolls is sometimes being a victim of a situation, okay, or feeling victimized, or not being able to leave a situation which is really bad for you, or even self-sabotage. However, in this deck, I don't see that. I see a woman and she's reading a crystal ball, so I would say maybe in the middle of the month, you are kind of having a sense of what to do next, or where to go next in 2022, or in your world, in your life. Or you can even go to someone to help you make a decision, to help you see into your future, for instance. Or you could even be someone who is the thing that you're initiating is learning how to read tarot cards of whatever kind, astrology readings, psychic readings, stuff like that. And at the end of the year, you have the Divine Child, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is connected with Taurus, and the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it's also connected with being a professor or teaching. So maybe the thing that you're really enthusiastic about is either you're learning something new, and you're learning from an expert, you're learning from a true professor, someone who really knows how to do this, and you're learning as if you were a child, meaning with the enthusiasm of a child. And for instance, how to read cards, how to do astrology readings, stuff like that, even remote viewing, stuff like that. If it's not that, it's, you're learning how to paint, how to draw, anything creative. Or you're the professor, you're the teacher. You're teaching something new to other people, to young people, whatever it is. It could be art, could be any other type of thing. But you're really enthusiastic about this through 2022. If this is a new passion, at the end of the year, it might end up in marriage and the birth of a child, or because the Hierophant is also connected with getting married, making it formal, making the situation formal. Okay? So that's it. This is the reading that I have for you, for those who picked option number 1. Now we're going to go to option number 2. Option number 2, hello, my name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'm going to use for you, for 2022, the Mystical Tarot, okay? And this is going to be a 3-card reading to find out the beginning, middle, and end of the year. So how will the year of 2022 will be for you, for those who picked option number 2, okay? Let's see. Now I'm going to cut. And I'm going to show you the cards. It's 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. Well, you have the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So I can tell, for some of you, it could be the end of a marriage, where you're going to be alone, but you're not going to be unhappy. You're going to be alone, you're going to have your own money, and you're going to be independent in terms of financially independent. Maybe you create your own job and you get more money for it. You're going to be single, you're going to be very happy. You know, for some of you it's that. For some of you, for instance, some of you might even get married in the beginning of the year, and then in the middle of the year you find out that things are not good. You kind of regret it, or the other person regrets it, and then you end up in divorcing and being alone. You know, you split. Others, you're in a marriage, okay, and everything is fine. And then more or less in the middle of the year, there's a loss. There's a loss that maybe affects this marriage. It's not necessarily the loss of the marriage, you know, cheating or something like that. No, there could be like a loss that somehow either affects you or affects the other person, and because of that, it affects the nature of the marriage itself. Maybe the marriage was fine, but maybe, I don't know, one of you gets depressed or gets very sad, or he or she loses something, job, money, whatever. And this will affect the health of the marriage itself, and maybe at the end of the year you end up, you know, single, okay? Others, it could be that everything is fine, your life is stable, everything is fine, especially in terms of also of job, employment situation, but in the middle of the year maybe you get sad for something, maybe you get depressed, or maybe you lose something, which kind of forces you to go in your own direction. And everything connected with your marriage is fine. There's no difference there, okay? There's no change there. Everything is fine there. It's maybe perhaps connected with your career, with your employment situation. So at the end of the year, you decide to, you know, say it, to hell with it, to heck with it. I'm going to start my own job. I'm going to start my own side business. And it really ends up being really, really, really successful. And you get a lot of money from it, you get some sort of financial independence, you get happy, you do it on your own, you don't need the help of others, and you have time for yourself. Maybe if you're sad, you have time to heal yourself and to spend time with your animals, your pets, and you know, have time. By having time for yourself, if you are feeling sad, you're feeling better. Or maybe someone in your household is sad, and he or she is depressed, could even be your spouse, or maybe a child, a kid, someone. So you decide to work from home, and you're very successful with it. Therefore, you can have time. You have time to be with this person who's a bit sad. Okay, so there's many different ways of reading these 3 cards together. Okay, so that's it. Now we're going to go to option number 3. Option number 3. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'm going to use for you The Alchemical Tarot Renewed, the 4th edition by Robert M. Place. I live in Portugal, and to get this tarot I had to pay the fees from, Alfândega. So this came from America, and the border fees, I don't know how to say this. So it was as if I had bought 2 of these decks. 2. I only bought 1. It was expensive, but worth it, because this is a great deck. I really recommend it. If you can buy it, I recommend this deck. So let's see, for those who picked option number 3, how will how will the year of 2022 will be for you? And this is going to be a 3-card reading. It's going to be beginning, middle, and end of the year. So let's see. How will the year of 2022 will be for you? for those who picked option number 3. So shuffle, 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 2022. Now I'm going to cut. And I'm going to show you the 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. This is a new love. For some of you, this might be a new love. You have the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. This could be the arrows of passion. That's the 8 of Wands. Like lust at first sight or love at first sight. I'm sorry, you meet someone and you get really excited about this person. It's something new. You might even meet him or her online. And you will have many messages between the both of you. So this is also rapid change, like rapid transformation from the beginning of the year, 2022. Like even in the first week, there's like a massive change in your life. And the next card is the Ace of Cups, new love. So even though this is the middle of the year, I can read these two together. So it's massive, rapid change in terms of love for you, for those who picked option number 3. So a new love that happens fast and quickly, you exchange lots and lots and lots of messages. Now, this could be another thing. This could be a pregnancy that you have no idea, because the High Priestess is the next card. Because the Ace of Cups, to me, is also connected with the birth of a child or the announcement of a child. You might have the announcement that the child is going to be born and you had no idea, or the child is born. Now, it could be your kid and you had no idea. You only are going to find out when either you're 8 months pregnant or it could be like your spouse or your partner, or when you're having the kid. Okay? Like the kid comes so fast and this kid is going to come fast. If you're pregnant and you have no idea, or if your spouse is pregnant and they have no idea, it's going to be like, oop, it just gets born like quickly and well, okay, in a very healthy way. And you get lots of messages. By the way, we have a kid, a child, a baby, or a brand new kid. Now, if this is not you, it's someone connected to you. Maybe a child, maybe your daughter, maybe your son, maybe your granddaughter, maybe your grandson. Someone close to you either has a kid and you're going to find out this really quickly, or maybe they have a kid like in an unexpected sort of way. Now, with the High Priestess, this could be at the end of the year, but I could also connect it with this. This kid could have been kept a secret. So you know that the kid is born when you get lots and lots of messages telling you that. Or you might be making, if it's your kid, you have been keeping a secret, okay? It could be you and your spouses or your partner, and you might be keeping that a secret. Or the kid himself or herself, you had no idea that he or she is coming. You had no idea you were pregnant, or your spouse was pregnant, or your partner was pregnant, or someone in your family was pregnant. Either they were keeping a secret or they had no idea themselves, okay? This could also be new love that you decide to keep a secret. You decide to keep this love a secret, for a while. Or someone is in love with you and you had no idea. Or you were in love with someone also and you decide to keep it a secret, for a while at least. I would say this is a very good... I would say that for you this is a very good year, okay? Now, option number 4. Hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com. And, sorry, allergies. And for those who picked option number 4, I'm going to use for you the Stella Tarot that came to me all the way from Japan. Okay, I'm in Portugal. And this arrived, I don't remember now, 2020? I think so. But I've been wanting this deck for a very long time, and finally I got it. So this is a beautiful deck, and I'm gonna do a 3-card reading for you. So this is going to be beginning, middle, and end of the year, even though I can read all the cards together. So those who picked option number 4, how will the year of 2023, 2022 will be for you. How will the year of 2022 will be for you, for those who picked option number 4. Okay, so I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna show you the 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you have the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So it starts really well with the Prince of Wands. You know, maybe a new passion. This is the Knight of Wands. Maybe you meet someone from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This is a very impulsive sort of person, very enthusiastic, very passionate, and he or she wants to have a love relationship with you. It's really fiery, okay? And then in the middle of the year you have the 3 of Wands. So this tells me if this is a new relationship, it's a successful relationship, a successful, passionate relationship. However, at the end of the year you have, like I was saying, maybe in the beginning of the year you start something new and you're really passionate about this thing that you start. You start with passion, with enthusiasm. It's something creative, it's something that maybe you never did before. And then in the middle of the year, you have success connected with this thing that you started in the beginning of the year. However, at the end of the year, maybe there's some sort of sacrifice connected with this thing, a new job, a hobby, a new side career, like a side hustle, maybe, I don't know, maybe something creative, a new YouTube channel, a podcast, whatever, something new. Maybe you have things will not work out at the end of the year, or you have to have some sort of sacrifice connected with this, or you're working too hard and you're feeling sick, or maybe there's like a period where you need to stop. You know, could be confinement all over again at the end of 2022, God help us all. Or not, it could be something else, you know, but it could be some sort of sacrifice. Now, if this is love, everything is fine, but then things are not happening, everything, maybe it will dissolve and it will end and you'll be very, very sad. Now, with the Prince of Wands and the 3 of Wands, there might be traveling. You might travel in the beginning and middle of the year, and then at the end of the year you can't travel, you know, for whatever reason you can't travel. Or maybe if there's a new love, everything is fine and you travel all over the place, but at the end of the year you're not traveling. Why? Maybe because this relationship has dissolved and has ended. So there's many ways of reading these 3 cards together. That's it. This is the reading that I have for you for 2022, and I really do hope you have a great year. Bye bye.